bear with me, this is my third time doing this. Even though I'm a qualified nail tech, I could just never ever do it. But I've been pushing myself on things that I couldn't do recently, and yeah, someone did ask. I'd done a previous one on a yellow set, and someone asked me if I had done a video with it. Well, I did, but I was out of focus quite a lot, so I thought, why not just concentrate on just doing the rows and showing people how I did the rows. So that's what I'm doing. So I've placed this bead down here, and I want to get it so it's not too long, but it needs to be flat. So I'm just going to keep getting that into the shape that I want. And all that time is, every time I'm tapping it, I'll drain any excess liquid out of my brush, and then I'll push the sides in. Now, some of you may know, I use Odourless monomer. Odourless monomer doesn't set until it's been cured. So doing 3D work is a bit of a faff around, because you have to cure for a couple of seconds to make it mouldable, so that you can maneuver it about and stuff like that. So it will take longer than your average normal monomer. So here now, because I've just cured it for, I cured it for about 20 seconds, maybe 30. I'm just trying to get that to roll over, like a roly-poly, as you would say, to create the centre of the rose. Trying to keep it really thin, but it won't help him without me having to touch him. And then that little blob of acrylic that I put down, I shouldn't have put it down straight away because it's set. So I've just added a little bit on top. This is just really a base for you to put that centerpiece on, so then you can work around it easily then. So I'm going to cure that, and I cure that for 30 seconds I think. So I'm just going to get some beads, put them on the form, and just keep patting them out. And I'm just creating like a croissant shape. And then I'm going to take my 3D brush and just pat it out using the belly of my brush. And I cured that again, just so that it was really manageable for me to slide my brush underneath and pick it up. If you're using your normal monomer, it will set up, so you know you'll have to be quick depending on the type of monomer you use, whether it's a quick set or something like that, a slow, you know, it just depends on the acrylic liquid that you're using. So here I'm just wrapping it round, not like wrapping it round tight, but like loosely, just to create those folds of the rose. And remember that, you know, no flower is perfect. It's not got perfect shaped leaves, you know, there's always an odd one or it doesn't have to be perfect, because no flower is perfect. As I was saying about the normal monomer, you want to make sure that it goes matte. When it's matte, I think that's when you are able to mould it. I've not used a lot of normal monomer, so I use the Odourless, which is better for me. So yeah. And this is all you keep doing until you get how you want it. You can create a big one, create a small one. It's really down to what you want, the size. And keep your brush damp so that you are able to slip the brush underneath to remove it from the paper form. When you are putting these leaves, petals, whichever you want to call them, I apply them where the folds are. So where that one ended, when I put that last bit on, the next one I will put like where there's a fold. Hard to explain. And it really is fiddly. And then you can take some of the petals and you can like bend them over so it looks like, when they've opened up and they curl over. You can see there, it's starting to look like a rose. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying this is the right way or the wrong way to do them, but this is how I've taught myself how to do them. We was never taught this in college, how to create the rose. I do apologise, I sound a bit rough this morning. I haven't had my cup of tea, that's why. Husband made me a cup of tea, I think it was at like 4 o'clock this morning before he went to work, and I fell back asleep. So, yeah. And I don't like my own tea. Anyway, yeah. I'm just going to let you watch this, keep going, and I'll come back in if I need to. It's starting to take shape now. Starting to look like a rose. Well, I think it does anyway. I just feel it needed a couple more petals. so I'm just going to add those. It's not far away now from the end of the video, so thanks for watching. If you haven't already subscribed, please do, I really appreciate it. Press the little bell if you don't want to miss out on any videos, and stay safe with all this coronavirus crap, and enjoy spending the time with your family, your children, and loved ones, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.